So you want to talk about that the Aaron Hernandez documentary?
Yeah, dude. What the fuck, bro? He fucking killed people and sucked dick. Isn't that crazy? that's what the documentary revealed to me. That he was a murderer who liked penis in his mouth. I was like, shit. Well, because that dude, like, he says it so casually too. He's like, I don't know why he liked doing that. Because when we made out and he blew me, and I'm like, hold up, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Go rewind that shit. And then his dad is right next to him. He's like, yeah, you sucking good, son. I'm like, that's one supportive dad.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No.
The documentary caught me off guard because I was not paying. I still don't really pay attention to sports, but I definitely was not paying attention to sports.
I knew about his case because I remember hearing about his case and I remember hearing about his suicide.
I have vague memories, and I have a pretty good memory of when he committed suicide.
Yeah.
But what the hell? So he killed himself so he'd be acquitted, so the money could go to his family?
Yeah, so...
And they're trying to overturn that law because it makes no sense?
Well, because the family of Odin Lloyd... She was like, hey, like, that's some fucking bullshit, right? Like, this dude killed him. Why
they're like, he killed himself. How could he be guilty?
And the Patriots would never give him the money. And also, like, the baby mom, like, sell the house. You have more than enough shit in the house that you could, like, make enough money.
You could literally just be, this is the house Aaron Hernandez.
No, you could, she totally could have lived off everything that he bought if she had sold everything, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't think they froze his assets because... They were not part of the crime, right? He didn't like to rob. He liked to shoot motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
So he did that because he thought the Patriots would then have to pay him. Because I think the only reason why they didn't have to was if you're convicted of a crime, they don't have to pay your shit. Yeah. But if it's overturned, I don't know. I mean, like, he had brain damage. He didn't think this through, right? Yeah.
He clearly did have brain damage, and they showed the doctor that did the studies on his brain. He was clearly messed up. Just the phone calls in that show with his mom when they're like talking about the gay people in the prison. Dude, he's like, they walk around thinking they're women, those trans people, I hate them. I'm like, oh, this guy's clearly closeted gay, man.
Yeah, right. Like, it's so obvious. Like, you see those dudes with their gay big dicks? Nasty. And I'm like, all right, Aaron.
I'd never put one in my mouth. Ew.
Yeah, you-y. Yeah. Right? And also, like, I thought it was hilarious when they were like, I think it was in the second trial, right? When they showed him and some woman went like, oh my God, he's gorgeous. And I'm like, damn, is this really the right setting, bitch? Like, what the fuck?
People were outside the prison, like, outside the courtroom, like, the jail, when they were dropping off, and that chick was like, we love you, Aaron Hernandez. And some dude in the crowd's like, how do you love a murderer?
Yeah. Oh, some dude said that, right?
Yeah, dude just...
But why are you there then?
I probably just to get some. He's probably a TMZ guy.
Yeah, he was a fucking vigilante making sure he goes to prison. He's like, I'm here to make sure everything goes all right. Yeah. And I like how him and his brother had the same haircut. like this could be any more homoerotic. Yeah.
The drama of that murder was so insane that it's his fiance's sister's boyfriend.
Okay, and here's the thing, right? Because the whole time in the documentary. They say that it can't figure out why he killed Odin Lloyd, right? They didn't find the motive. Dude, the motive is right there. He said he was dancing with some chick. Then he saw something. He walked away from her, right? Mm-hmm. Odin Lloyd saw him dancing with a chick that wasn't his girlfriend. That's why he killed him. Mm. Like, I was like, is this nobody? Like, I think I'm probably missing evidence, right? I'm sure some fucking idiot, like, probably thought about it, right? Like, the prosecutor, somebody came up with this.
I mean, if they were stupid enough to, like, not just convict him, like right off the bat.
No, but, like, how, like, the prosecutor couldn't find the motive for him killing Odin Lloyd, right? And I was like, I think that's it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, if they really couldn't just make this, like, the most easy conviction of all time, they clearly aren't, like, geniuses.
That dude, what's his name? Jose Baez, right? The fool who the Casey Anthony lawyer?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That dude's a fucking genius. That dude is a fucking genius, and I was actually, like, super, like impressed with his drug dealing friend, because this fool would come up with, like, all these tough questions, and this fool actually think about it. Like, when he says, like, so you're here to ruin his life, and he's like, I might have ruined his life, but it wasn't my intention. I'm like, God damn, bro.
What does that even mean?
I know, this fool fucking sells drugs, and he's just as smart as you fucking lawyer.
If you get Casey Anthony's lawyer as your lawyer, does that automatically mean everyone's going to know you're guilty? It's like, I was supposed to believe that you're innocent with the Casey Anthony lawyers defending you.
Well, she didn't do it either, so.
Oh, yeah, she totally didn't do it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know enough about that case. All I know is that she did it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, everyone's going to know. That's like getting the OJ lawyer. Dude. It's like, I defended OJ Simpson. Like, oh, so they're guilty too, but we're just going to pretend they're not. Like, what? OJ's innocent.
But, I mean, yeah, I was thinking about that too when because he's in a documentary, right? He actually talks to the people he has an interview. And I was like, I could never do that fucking job, dude. I understand that, like, when you're accused of a crime, that you have to have representation.
Yeah,
and
who
that
believes you're innocent.
Yeah, right? You need to be fair. But, like, to me, like, the minute I'm like, somebody's my client, I'm like, all right, did you do it? And he's like, hell yeah, and I suck dick too. I'd be like, I can't do this, like, this fool fucking murders people. Like I wouldn't I don't think I would have I don't know if it's lack of, like, morals. I don't know if that's fair to say. But whatever the strength is,
I think you
required.
just need to adhere to the justice system,
right? Like to be that impartial, where you're like,
you have to
you did it, but I
believe in in being impartial.
Yeah, be like, because you have to do your best, and then if you lose, that means justice was done. Yeah, but you're not trying to lose.
Yeah, well, I think it's because you need to believe that that you're not necessarily just on this person's side. You're just on the side of the justice system. Yeah. And for the justice system to work, every case needs to have someone on it who firmly, completely believes that person's innocent. Yeah. And if there isn't people who are going to do them, the justice system just doesn't work. Because you're going to be getting people who might be innocent.
I don't think it works anyways. I think it's very clear that it doesn't fucking work.
Well, yeah, if Anthony Hernandez got off. I mean, nothing's going to be perfect.
Who's that? Is that his brother?
What did I just say? Wait, what did I say?
You said Anthony Hernandez.
What's the guy's name?
Aaron.
Oh, Aaron Hernandez. You know what? It's an Aaron. I got the last name right. You know what I mean? I was thinking Casey Anthony. Anthony Hernandez.
That's their kid. Anthony
that's the kid they had together. Yeah. Listen, don't judge me for getting my A names mixed up.
I thought it was so crazy too that you can't detect CTE until you die. They have to literally check your fucking brain. You can't find it in a scan. Yeah, you need to slice that thing open. Yeah. Put it in a meat slicer, get some good chunks out of it. I was thinking about watching this. I was like, there's gotta come a point where I think it's inevitable for football to be regulated to the point where they might I don't know. I was thinking about probably a solution. I don't know if it's a solution, but what they could do is they could just start giving players either a number of you can't have more than 10 concussions or we'll force you to retire or some shit like that, or maybe you cannot have a longer than 3-year contract, because we can't have you be exposed to that much trauma over the time. Then you have people trying to give star players concussions, dude. But everybody's saying because here's the thing, dude. I watch UFC fights religiously, and I've seen more fucked up shit watching Sunday Night Football than I have seen watching fights. Yeah, these people are actually actively trying to fucking hit each other. And the difference is that when a football player is running or doing whatever, what fucks him up is the hit that he doesn't see coming. Yeah. Because that's what knocks fighters out too. Mm-hmm. But then that fool gets knocked out, the ref comes in, he stops it, right? Mm-hmm. But then some fool can get knocked out and then fucking 10 people jump on top of him. Right? I was like, Jesus Christ. That's the thing, if someone gets knocked out in UFC and the ref and 8 other people just jump on him. Yeah, imagine if he jumped into it and he fucking suplexed him. That would be the equivalent, dude. Yeah, I think we'd have some more messed up UFC fighters. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad. I don't because I don't think it's going away. But I'm clearly this is gonna reach a boiling point. Yeah. We're gonna get enough serial killer football players, and I think they'll really. I just think these guys are getting hit in the head so much. I just think they're not gonna have enough people trying to actually Yeah, I know some people who wanted to be football players for forever when I was growing up with them. And then when they hit college and they looked at it seriously, why does I want the brain damage? And they just want to do on track and field and other sports. Yeah. Because it's just it's going to kill you. Yeah, I think more players are going to do what that dude did in the documentary where he played 1 year and then he bounced. Yeah, that's what I think it is. Because I know 2 or 3 who were really seriously considering being football players. Yeah. And when I talked to them why they stopped, they just didn't want to deal with the brain damage that would come with it. I mean, that's why Joe Rogan stopped doing UFC. He says, just because you see people getting
I mean, not UFC. Why he stopped doing martial arts?
Yeah, he used to do.
He doesn't spar or anything anymore because he used to get kicked in the head so many times.
Yeah, dude, I was so happy that I never like kept like sparring and shit like that when because I did kickboxing as a kid, but like how hard can you get hit by another 12-year-old?
Yeah, for real.
And then when I was older, I think I sparred like twice, and then my family, like my mom looked at me, she was like, "What the fuck happened to you?" And I was like, "Well, like I was in the thing and I had like a black eye," and she was like, "You're never doing this again." And my dad grabbed me, he's like, "You don't need to do this." Like you're getting bullied, and I'm like, "No," and he's like, "Well, you don't need to like to go through this." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess you're right." Yeah, and then I learned about CT like 2 years later, and I'm like, I'm glad I didn't fucking keep doing
I wouldn't want to get my brain messed up. That's all I got going for me.
I know, right?
Even that's not in full swing.
It's already messed up.
Exactly.
I don't need more damage.
Yeah, look at you, man. Are you sure you didn't get any already, man?
I don't know, maybe. I think I don't know how it works. You know what? I don't. Did you think it was too long?
I thought the second episode was kind of short. I think that balanced it out.
Oh, because I thought because I was like, it's 3 1-hour episodes, and I was like, I think this could have been.
Second one's only 1 hour too.
Yeah.
I could have sworn it felt way shorter than the other two.
Because that's when they get into the shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious because I was like, because I knew he had killed 3 people, right? Mm-hmm. And then I was like, why is this dude snitching on him? Because in the whole, I think whole second episode, he's like, yeah, he did this, he did that. And then at the end, because this fool told him, like, hey, Aaron, why don't you chill the fuck out, bro? I was like, I'm gonna fucking shoot you. And then he fucking shot him. And I was like, oh, that's why he's snitching on him. Because the whole episode, you just see this fool on the stand, saying all this shit. I'm like, why is he snitching on him? Like, what happened? I was like, oh, Hernandez trying to kill him too. This fool can't control himself.
Right. Dude, he shot his gun into a club.
Dude,
sideways.
He couldn't, this fool could never play, chess. Or some shit like that. Like, he would play Uno and he'd just take out his gun and fucking shoot that other person.
Dude, the part where they showed his mental evaluation and emotional maturity, he had a 0.
I 1.
Because he scored the lowest possible on emotional maturity. I was like, oh no.
Dude, because I think he had it in him all along to be a sociopath. I don't think the CTE...
Well, yeah, he clearly grew up with abuse and all that.
No, but I think regardless of all that, because I think that can lead you to be aggressive for sure. But murder is a big step from fighting somebody at the club. If he had beat the shit out of all those people, I would be like, he's just a violent dude, Obviously, he plays football, but he fucking murdered them, which means he doesn't give a shit. He's a sociopath, right?
Yeah.
And it was because I remember I was watching with my girl. She said oh, maybe if he had been able to be gay or whatever, he wouldn't have done that shit. I'm like, I think he would have done it anyways. And then but he would just gone home and make out with a man instead of his wife.
That was just one of the probably thousands of factors. I mean, it definitely didn't help, but
yeah, it's
not a single thing. It doesn't seem.
Yeah, it was just too many layers and layers and layers of things that
his mom, dude.
Yeah, his mom was by the end of the documentary, you're like, this guy's mom is the worst.
Oh, you didn't think someone named Terry was a good person?
Terry Crews.
No, but with an I.
I makes all the difference.
yeah, and his name was Terrence. This bitch's name was Terry.
Terry.
Dude, she had a tramp stamp for sure, right? She was 100% fucking trailer park whore.
Based on the name, I thought she was Jersey Shore's character.
Yeah,
JWoww and Terry.
Yeah, she could be Snooki's mom, the whole time I'm watching this. Yeah.
She's hanging on Mike the Situation. Yeah. I'm gonna name every Jersey Shore's character that's ever appeared.
Vinny.
Okay, I couldn't actually do it.
Okay.
I want to see Miguel clear the whole list, though. I know you're on every season.
I used to watch the show live.
Bro.